Hello YouTube watchers, it's your boy, Bobbledink here, and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. And here we are today in the Beastmaker's homeworld. First thing I notice, well, it's a little bit different. I'll just say that much. The skybox is all like dark and cloudy. Is there a storm brewing, maybe? I don't know, this feels like a place that maybe might have been bright once and teeming with life once. But then the Gnorcs took over and it all got really bad. Like this thing here, you know, what is this thing's purpose? The impression I'm getting is that this was once like a kiddie pool that the dragons and maybe some of the baby dragons would like bathe in or socialize, have a good chat, a good old time. You know, there's the huts there, maybe they did their washing in there, maybe it doubled as that stuff. A lot of homes here that the dragons would have lived in. I love that building up there. I have no idea what it's for though. I mean, apart from aesthetic as part of the level. But we shall see. Or maybe not, who knows. But yeah, no. I do like it though, don't get me wrong. It's just very, very visually different to what we've seen so far. Especially compared to the last level. Oh, I love these little watchtowers they have here. It's like really quirky. Whoa! What is that? Okay, random gold circle. Did we just see a shooting star? Wait, is it there again? What? What is this thing? Whoa, what are we seeing? What is that? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted here, but... Gold circle time? You know what they say? Pink clouds at night, shepherd's delight, so... It may be dark and gloomy now, but trust me dragons, there's a better morning on the way. Okay, here we go. Let's hear what Bruno has to say. Hello, Bruno.
Gnasty Gnorc is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap, and it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
That's interesting. No, honestly guys, I don't script these parts at all, as you can probably tell from some of the many screw-ups I make in my words. But yeah, it's weird that I was getting that impression, and Bruno, our friend there, more or less confirmed it. And actually it's weird, because you hear a lot of people, for like maybe the 10 of you watching this that maybe won't have heard of Spyro or watched any footage of any of the games whatsoever. His voice actor does change later on in the games, and apparently this version of him is given like a reputation for being cocky and like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. But I mean, what's interesting there is actually like, and I touched upon this a couple of parts ago, that his reactions depending on the dragon are very different. You know, some of the ones he comes across here, you know, don't necessarily know that he's called Spyro, or, you know, maybe they've never seen him. You know, this guy actually had to say, our home used to look great, but Gnasty Gnorc's ruined it, and he's like, I'm sure it was. Which again, just plays into the, oh look, there's wild flight. We'll visit that in a... Is that text going through the portal? Whoa. Okay, there it is. It looked like from a certain angle it was going through the portal. Maybe it's the weird angle of the letters. Come on, I want to go up. There we go. I do like that dropping down hole actually. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it feels like Spyro's relationships with each of the dragons are unique. And maybe there's Oh, did I just go through that fire? Maybe his skin's like fireproof or something. That's crazy. I was going to try it again, but never mind. Let's listen to this dragon and I'll continue this ramble. Cletus!
Spyro, it's great to see you, but I've got to go.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess some people here know him then. To be honest, you know, he probably had things to do or whatever. I can't believe I've not questioned this yet, but... what the heck are these things? How do they work, and can Spyro get one? Like, what? Are they... do they just have teleporty pads in the Dragon Kingdom now? Is that maybe how they get around? And can only the larger dragons use them, and we have to use these things? Like, what the hell? And I have to rely on these balloonists, but they can just teleport wherever they want, when they want? Come on, Insomniac. I expected better from you. You should know this stuff. You know, should have thought about all these questions I'd have 24, nearly 25 years after the game's released. Clearly not. What was I saying? Well, that kind of dispels the theory I was going on about of, you know, maybe Spyro or all the dragons don't know Spyro, because clearly that one does. But again, just this gives a great scope into how big the dragon realms are. You know, you've had nice green garden, military base camp, up high in the mountains, down to the murky depths. There really is this sense of, like, dragons live all over the place, which I guess really gives gravitas to, in a couple of games' time, the idea of dragons used to live here, but they don't anymore, you know. And it's like, wait, there's somewhere the dragons don't live? Like, that's insane to me. Another green cesspit. Oh, this has surely got to be some kind of, like... is this dragon prison? Don't know what this... oh, there's that gold circle again. What are you, gold circle? It's like having a fan on YouTube and having no idea who they are, and it's like, who are you? It's like, is this maybe one of them? Like, don't know, is this Bobbledink's younger brother, Bobble Shrink, or something? Who knows? Ah, thought I nearly got through that. Also, it's nice that they're given, like, I'm not sure if you saw it, but he was wearing like a little radio of like headphones, jamming out to tunes, living his best life, just routinely electrocuting the floor. Also, I mean, I'm sure I'll be able to talk about this more when I see them again later. Like, how are they not electrocuting themselves like that? Are they wearing rubber-soled shoes or something? I mean, I guess maybe there's a sense of, because they're Gnorcs and made by magic, maybe they, I don't know, maybe they were made so, like, they can't get electrocuted or whatever. I don't know. I mean, maybe Gnasty Gnorc thought that much ahead. Then I don't know. I don't really know how smart Gnasty Gnorc is meant to be. I know I was claiming, you know, pretentiously, in fact, in a couple of parts ago, oh, you thought he would have made his enemies smarter. I don't know, maybe there's a sense that actually he's not that bright himself, and his creations are like a reflection of that, you know. Because in a way he is, you know, I know I made this joke before, like he's sort of the closest thing they have to a dad, but in a way he is their dad, really. So it's like, maybe he can only pass on so much, you know, before they end up doing stuff. Are you kidding me? 1 gem? Come on. No. Well, they're only 2 dragons. Oh. yeah, like, leave your thoughts in the comments, guys. You know, where does Cletus have to go? Right, get ready for some sped up footage. First in a while. I love that you have to jump into that whirlwind. I think it's the only one in the game that you have to do that for. Let's see. Is it this way? It would actually be really funny if it was right at the start of the level. I do love drifting like that. Oh, I see it, I see it. It's always when I watch these back, it's because I didn't want to like chat to the balloonist so soon. In fact, who even are you? Cray. Then I'll feel a little better. Oh, so maybe like, because I was questioning, you know, the relationship between the balloonists and the dragons. Maybe it's more a sign of distress that you can't take Spyro to the next world, or home world, or realm, or whatever you want to call it. Rather than being moneybags and being like, oh, maybe if you gave me gems or whatever. Maybe there really is a sense of like the balloonist truly wants what's best for Spyro. Next question I have actually is, what on earth are these watchtowers? I mean, don't get me wrong, they look cool, but what are we looking out for here exactly? Like, were these made by the Gnorcs? Because it looks like the dragons would have made them. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're like kissing booths or like dating places or something. It's like, you know, oh, we're gonna have a bit of a private dinner, you know, just. Or actually, no. You know how like you go to a beach or somewhere, say Brighton Beach in the UK, pretty popular place. People have like this little beach huts or beach homes. Is that what these things are? Are they like timeshare accommodations or something? It's crazy. But you know what? I think we have our thumbnail. Right. On that cheery note, I believe we have everything. Yeah. Let's get into our first level, shall we? Our first place we're going to go is Terrace Village. Just going to see if there's some fodder quickly, because this is where the difficulty really ramps up in the game, as you can probably tell. Also, before we get into it, actually, I know I'm making this video longer than it needs to be, but I love the little design on these like poles, and I love that they're just... I love that they light up their home with torches. It's so like... It's so retro, it's so... You know, you don't need all this electronic gizmo to have fun, even though I'm playing this on a like really expensive gaming PC I bought. Well, here we are in Terrace Village. Do you see what I mean, though? They have like these little radios, little are those like ear defenders or headphones? It's crazy. It's like you know, what is it? If you've ever seen SpongeBob, where Squidward's like to Jim, the original fry cook. Oh no, thanks. I'm just here during time until my clarinet career kicks off. It's like, is this basically what these Gnorcs are doing? Like, they're just here during time until they make it as rock stars. You know, what's the... Yeah, Bluto the Rhinoc from Spyro 3, maybe he's like starting up a band called Bluto and the Gnorksters or something. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Sorry, no, I'm zeroing in on this because I love this sunset. Should this be the thumbnail, maybe? The thing is, I like the other one, but I really like this too. It's very, toxic, should we say. You have like sort of normal sky up there. In fact, that's very normal sky. It feels like poison gas has been... Is that a nuclear explosion we're looking at, maybe? My goodness, I hope not, because we're too close if that's the case. Also, just before we get into the level, probably going to have to death abuse to do this, but like, what's over this horizon? Okay, we can't get that far. Never mind, I just died for no reason. Let's just go into the level. I do love this little landing deck though. Just the little logs on the outskirts. It's so cool, so urban. In fact, maybe can I get to it from there? Oh, okay, there's another layer. Wow, nice. Okay, now we'll get into the level. In fact, should that just be the reoccurring bit? Now we'll go into the level. Oh, another thing to distract me. Like these little, pencil things. They're like pencils, right, surely? Come on. There's just no, graphite tip on the end. I want to get myself one of those. And those sunglasses, man. You know, they might be our enemies, but at least they know how to accessorize. Also, it's weird that fodder looks like cooked piece of turkey leg already. Should I? He's just sort of minding his own business. I don't know, I feel a little sad. Sorry, mate. I kind of need the gem, but remember, guys, I'm returning them to their natural state. Not killing. Hashtag Team Pacifist win. Also, shout out to Crystal Fisher, who says that. Let's see. Okay. These guys are rock stars, though. Like, these are probably my favourite enemies so far in the entire game. Because they're just... Oh, shut up, computer. I'm not sure if you'll even hear that, but... I don't know. My computer's been a bit of a pain with notifications so far. I like these little urban huts as well. Do you know what this reminds me of, actually? There was like something in the UK that's since been made illegal, unfortunately, but it was called squatting. And actually what you'd get is like a lot of really sort of young artists in the UK who are starting out their careers as like theatre makers, fashion designers or whatever. They'd end up like squatting on some abandoned property and just sort of making it their own. And I don't know, I sort of get... I'm getting those vibes from these enemies right now, like they're really just, you know, like Gnasty Gnorc created them for malicious purposes, but really they just want to like live their lives, have fun, really make it as musicians, you know. Bluto and the Gnorksters, let's get that trending on the Twitterverse. Right, come on, Claude Littner, take me home.
Watch out, Spyro. The Gnorcs in these parts have discovered the power of electricity, and it really stings.
I'm starting to think when I asked, does electricity exist in this world? That was maybe a bit short-sighted of me. Okay, I've lit a firework. I mean, fireworks exist, right? It's actually kind of funny. In the UK... Oh, for goodness sake! In the UK, like, our big fireworks night is November the 5th. And it's actually named Guy Fawkes Night, after a guy who tried to blow up Parliament in, I think, the 1500s. Don't quote me on that. Oh my goodness. Spoiler, his attempt failed. That guy succeeded, but Guy Fawkes failed to blow up our government, and ended up being executed. And it all happened on the 5th of November, so now we like scream remember the 5th of November. But what was funny was when I was younger, I thought Guy Fawkes was the name of the guy who invented fireworks, and that's why we celebrated it that day. So, anyway, yeah, tangent aside, I'm sure some people will get a kick out of that. Mind you guys, I was 8 years old at the time, so I'm 24 now for reference. Right. I'm Sparxless yet again. Luckily they do give us a bit of fodder in this world, so it's not all going to waste. A bit like those fireworks. Cyprin?
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about your amazing adventures.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
Oh, he looked so offended by that. Honestly, you know, it's probably this guy's home and Spyro's essentially saying, your home's filthy, clean it up. You know, it's a bit rude when you go into someone's home. In fairness though, I guess the Gnorcs, you know, classic Rockstar style, they are trashing the place, making it look a lot filthier than it ought to be. Tell you what, these views are great though. Never mind the fact that the air's probably poisonous and if you or I went there we'd have to wear masks, but you know, it's still nice. I mean, I guess maybe dragons are like less susceptible to toxins. Like Spyro can literally, you know, jump in acid. You know, yeah, sure it hurts or whatever, but he doesn't die instantly, you know. But yeah. Nice. Sorry about that, guys. Phone went off in the house. There's no one to answer it. It's always a bit awkward when that stuff happens. But yeah. No, again, I don't know what the purpose of these electric pathways or, you know, conductible pathways are, really. It's like, sure, I get it from a level game maker perspective of, you know, it gives the villains something to like electrocute us with, but like when they're not there, you know, what's the purpose of this architecture, you know? Are there maybe some dragons that like, you know how you get like ergonomic seat covers or like floors or carpets or something? Are there maybe some dragons that walk better on metal surfaces? Or like maybe it's the fact that it's steady. It's like how when you go to like Legoland or Thorpe Park or somewhere and there's like a little gravelly path, you know, it's like steady, you can push a, you know, push chair, wheelchair, stuff like that on it. Maybe it's that sort of thing, you know. Sometimes it's easier to walk on a path we've made than the path Mother Nature gave us, or something, I don't know. You're probably thinking, oh my goodness, Bobbledink, stop being so pedantic. To which you'd be right. Tell you what, that is pretty cool though. Do you know what that reminds me of? Like sort of a lava lamp type aesthetic. It's pretty cool. Feels like they will have put glass in front of that though. In fact, we'll try that out later, actually. Just to give that a go. 2 more fireworks here. Nice. Okay. So I love all these buildings. These bricks as well, they're so uniform, nicely coloured. Little windows. You just got to appreciate like the really small details that go into making this world so enjoyable, I guess, so believable. I think that's all the gems we have. Please, please, please. Yes! I believe that's this level completed. Amazing. Okay. Ah, come on. I thought I was doing so well. I thought I'd learnt from, you know, the first part how to glide. Honestly. This is what I mean, the glides are really tricky in this game. Okay, there we go. We got there in the end. Little staircase. Those are gigantic stairs. It's like the whole meme of, you know, Spyro can fly, breathe fire, swim, climb. Cannot climb stairs, however. Oh, that was clutch. Okay, let's try this then. Is there glass in front of that? Answer, yes. Yes, there is. I may have died, but I've proved a point. And we don't need to be here anymore. So, let's get out of there. Okay, here we are back in Beastmakers. Do you know what? I forgot to question about the rubber boots, but you know what? I don't want to get too pedantic, because, you know, we're here to enjoy the game at the end of the day. Into Misty Bog. First thing of note is that this skybox looks a little bit different. Oh, there's a little sun up there. At least you can kind of see the sun. I mean, maybe this is moving further out of the polluted territory that we've been witnessing so far. I mean, that's just an assumption, though. Like, I don't know if... Oh. Credits music again? What is this? Oh. That guy must be so annoyed. I literally just fried his dinner. You know, he had that cage set up, he was camping there. You know, I just kill him, I take his dinner. That's crazy. Well, never mind. I thought I said we were moving further out, but it feels like if the last level was where the, you know, nuclear bomb was dropped, then this will be where the fallout's spread. And you can notice, because, you know, it's really affected these shrubs. You know, you remember the ones we saw in the homeworld that didn't move? Well, here they're moving. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. I remember the first time I played through this, that really startled me. Although admittedly there's something similar in like later entries, but nowhere near as that scary. See again, you know, you have like the little fort barracks there. This feels like really something terrible happened to this world. These fences have all burnt out. See, that archway still looks good. Same for like this bit, but like, what's going on here, you know? Someone's like, this isn't even poisoned water anymore, this is like water beyond reproach. You know, another tree's been cut down, it's all hazy in the distance. This is not great, is it? And that archway's been broken. I mean, there's a bit of colour there, so it gives the indication that it was once teeming with life. I don't even know what these things are, actually. Let's just... I have no idea. I'd hate to think what these poor guys have been through. It's just crazy. I can totally see what, you know, that other YouTuber meant when she said this is the scariest level. Not scary in the sense that I feel I'm going to get nightmares from it, but scary in the sense of, you know, you're this young dragon on a quest to save all these old dragons, and it's like, oh my goodness, what have they done? Who's going to launch it? Oh, hey, whoa! What the hell, dude? My goodness, I'd be like... Imagine you're just like wandering around a forest, minding your own business, or like a little woodlands, At least the pig's kind of doing our due diligence for us. Yeah, just minding your own business, suddenly this tree attacks you. You know, people think you're crazy. Right, go on then, let's hear what you have to say. You probably know more than us. Roscoe woman.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Attack frogs?
And this used to be such a nice swamp.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Also, Spyro, what is with that confusion? You've literally just been attacked by a frog over there. Come on now, we're not stupid. I'm kidding. Right. Yeah, at least you can get rid of those guys. Apparently in the remake they charge at you though, which, if and when I get to that, well actually I will, because I'm determined to go through all the Spyros. Oh, is there a little hut over there? Well, there's this real sense of like there might be another sort of town or village over there that has gone through all this as well, that is being affected by this, but of course I'm only here to save the dragons, not anything else. Right. I'm sorry, dude. See, again, I feel bad. It's like, I don't know, I was just minding his own business. I took his dinner. Honestly. You know I'm going to have to try and glide over to that later, don't you? Oh, maybe that should be the thumbnail. Oh no, I still like my watchtower one. I think that's just a reoccurring theme in this level, Beastmaker's level in general. Do you know, I feel I'm gonna lose a life here. You'll see why in a second. Honestly. Oh, you get the little roots of the trees here. That's pretty interesting. Someone like... Wait, is this a tree I'm in, actually? Just be careful. Oh no, it's not, but maybe there's a sense of... Oh no, these must be like the thatched eaves, and like the roots of later trees will have like decrepited the building or something. I don't know, it's crazy. Right, let's collect these gems here. Okay. That's pretty nice, pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna collect you first, because if I die, I at least come here. Matt Damon.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age. No, no. Why, I remember... gotta go.
Okay, so that seemed like that dragon didn't want us, like, leave there. So is there, like, a little contraption or button that we can press that maybe... Well, see, to me, I can't teleport anywhere. But, you know, Spyro clearly sent that guy away or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking a game that's, you know, wasn't released this... There we go. Right. How anyone got through this cave or this section without getting hit at all. It's very narrow, you get all these frogs with like this perfect wide range attack ability, all these guys with metal shields, metal daggers. It's crazy. Still, it's like a lovely building though. Like, I'm sure none of those are in there. It's actually quite nice. It's like, imagine going into a like McDonald's kitchen or something and just being inundated with like rats and birds and infestations. It's like, I'm sure it's a perfectly nice place to be in. Okay, you can't actually get there. It's a recurring theme. I'm like, oh, let's see if we can get there. I mean, maybe you can. Maybe a video will be done on it. Who knows? But yeah, what was I gonna say? Can't even remember, to be honest. Sometimes I don't remember my own lines of logic and I'm the one who started them. Okay, well that's that area. Let's save here, so if we die at least we're respawning here. Oh yeah, no, so essentially, let's see. Oh, okay, I can't actually push the stick down. There we go, that was my curiosity crushed. Oh, thank you. Must be quite an abysmal job, just standing there holding an arrow. Also, that is one massive fairy. I wonder if Zoe, like, knows any of these people, or fairies, or whether it's more a sense of, I don't know, fairies are just generally helpful to any society on this planet. It's food for thought though, right? Okay. Oh, Zeke. Hello, Zeke. Where's Luther?
Thank you for releasing me.
I thought you were going to give us some useful information about the frogs or something. I don't know. This is quite a nice little section. I dig this. I don't know exactly what this architecture's for. To be honest, maybe they just like grand architecture. Guess that is a possibility. I mean, there we go. Okay, there's that gem. Right. There we go. It's good to stand here, because at least then that Gnorc's doing some of the work for us. There we go, don't have to get attacked today. Right. Let's collect all these gems now. This whole soundtrack does feel like a remix of the credits music, though. It's pretty cool. So I wonder what those poles are for. Oh, I guess, I don't know, maybe there's something to do with that structure. It's like a dam or something that they built. Well, thank goodness, because if it weren't for that wall, none of this section would exist. And that dragon would be toast. Not Toasty, the enemy we killed a few parts back, but Toast is in. Yeah. Come on, Bubba.
I'll tell you what to do with those creatures. Smash them, Spyro! Stamp them out and squish them and squash them!
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons after all.
Okay, yeah, I can sense a bit of cockiness there, but you know what? Where's the lie? I mean, he is just being truthful. To be fair to him, though, like, I think, you know, it's the same as me as an adult. Like, often we forget what it's like to be children. You know, once you're an adult, you just sort of, like, get comfortable in your adultness, and you're like, ah, everyone must be grown up now, that you almost forget children exist, and maybe that's what some of these older dragons forget, you know? It's like, once they become too reliant upon their... Great. It's like once they become too reliant upon their size, they forget that they can fly and charge and flame and all that stuff. You've got a question, right? Like, at least in the later games, Spyro the Dragon namely, none of them could fit down the hole. Oh my goodness, why am I not doing this right today? Okay. There we go. Right. Yeah, at least in Spyro the Dragon they have, like, the excuse of none of the rest of us can fit down the holes. Whoa! That was close. Okay. Nope. Come on, camera. There we go. But here it's like, you know, after I released the first one, why didn't that guy then help me look for the rest of the dragons and like defeat Gnasty Gnorc or whatever? There's like, what, 80 dragons to collect in this game, and we couldn't all just gang up on Gnasty Gnorc together? Dunno, doesn't seem very plausible now, does it? You're not telling me I'm missing 5 gems. Come on. You serious? Well, guys, get ready for a much longer part than was intended. Yeah. Now that we have saved, get ready for some sped up, well actually after this death abuse to get Sparx back, get ready for some sped up footage. Nice one. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, it's not there. Oh wait, did I see? Oh, I thought I saw a gem back there, but I guess not. In fact, no, that's a good idea. Let's go to the start of the level and try it that way. Okay, I very nearly fell into the murky water then. Oh, come here, you silly little turkey chicken thing. I don't quite know what is up with the fodder, but there we go. At least we're out of that now. Ah, there we go. I forgot that you could. In fact, yeah, actually, it's not immediately obvious that there's a hidden section back there. Okay. Well, let's leave anyway, because there's no getting back from that. Yeah, so generally, I like this homeworld so far. It's very different visually, which I think in a game like this is definitely needed. In my view, this is like the centerpiece of it, because it's a tree that goes up seemingly miles, and I think my theory about this and some of these trees and some of these objects we're seeing off in the distance is that actually they go up so high they end up forming the basis of this level we'll be exploring in the next part. So yeah, in fact, should we end it here? Yeah, there we go, let's end it here. Well guys, thank you so much for joining me for this part of Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. I'm sure you're having a good time with this Let's Play so far. Don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying this, leave a like, comment, it helps me out a bunch. I do eventually plan on getting on to Spyro 2, Spyro 3, and every single Spyro game in the franchise ever. That's GBA games, DS games, DS spin-offs, Legends, possibly some Skylanders, and definitely Reignited Trilogy. So, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bobbledink, out.